What's going on, guys? Exo-abilities here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay that was released earlier today. The single player is what's showcased, and they showed a 5-second reveal of some multiplayer footage, which I will get into in approximately about 3 minutes. But stick around, so I'm going to go ahead and just showcase some of the highlights in the single player that I wanted to put emphasis on and give my takes on how I feel about the visuals in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and freeze frame this shot right here, and I'm going to let you do a side-by-side comparison of the previous COD, which you can see dramatic improvements. Not as much as you can in the images coming up, but in this one you can notice extra textures on the face. You can see a glare in the complexion from the computer screen that the gentleman to the left is looking at. There's also more definition in the hair around his chin, around the nostrils. The ears itself looked more defined. So overall, this is going to be a visually appealing Call of Duty that we're going to be experiencing, which is expected since it's next gen. I'm going to go ahead and give you some background information on exactly what the game is about. So in 2054, that's the time it takes place. Basically the US military has failed, so they look towards a private sector company called Atlas, which Kevin Spacey is the head of. So, approximately during this time frame, there's a global terrorist attack among 5 continents, which I will further go into detail after I show you this coming up. You'll see this grapple gun. This is pretty cool. Not really that futuristic. It seems kind of something that's a bit dated, but still cool nonetheless. And then obviously this slow-mo of this girl jumping off the ledge here. It's going to have the same effect as in Ghosts, where you mantled, so I assume it's going to be inaccurate. Sorry. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that effective, but it's going to be a new movement type within the game, which is what they're going after, is a new movement ability. But however, yes, there's a global terrorist attack, and they look to Atlas, and they have all this power. So in this, I'm going to do a freeze frame of another comparison shot between a female character and Ghost, and to the left you can see the hair is more defined. You can actually see hair fibers. The ears, you can see a big difference. It's much more defined than Advanced Warfare. So overall, really fantastic looking game. And of course, I gotta do a still frame of my man Kevin Spacey, because it's the first time I believe that we have like a real life famous character of in our world incorporated into the game. And side by side you can see some noticeable difference in the mouth, the lip area, around the eyes, the nostrils, of course, the ears, the hair. Overall, pretty good looking. So anyways, there's this global terrorist attack, and Atlas is the main company that supplies all the military power, such as this fly drone, which it doesn't seem as futuristic as this jetpack, which is Iron Man like. However, technology in modern times is developing tech like this that is pretty realistic. So what I'm trying to get at is, in the year 2054, I wouldn't be surprised to see tech like this at all. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up right quick and let you watch the multiplayer reveal. So enjoy. And there you have it, guys. So as you saw, the most obvious thing is August 11th. The big multiplayer reveal is happening, but that was a 5-second clip that you just watched. And in that 5 seconds, we learned quite a lot about the game. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down, because I view myself as an analytical type person. And many people seem to overlook some things that I do. Not to be cocky, but first of all, Groundwar seems to be confirmed. The game type they're playing is Team Deathmatch. And if you take a look on the left, the minimap, overall it is reduced in size. And that clusterfuck in the blue box, you can see there is 4 players. Now, it may not be as evident as it is in my research and analysis, but the image is not that great where I can showcase that. But there is 4 if you take my word. And then you add the other 5, that makes 9. So, Groundwar's confirmed. And then you got the kill feed, mid left, the score system, bottom left. And to the right, we'll get into that. But also I want to note, it seems like you died pretty quick in this game. Looks like it was about 4 or 5 shots, so I don't know how I feel about that. The in-game animation of the wave behind them is something cool. I don't know how it's going to be played within the game. And now in this photo, you're going to see there is a side-by-side comparison between the past 2 CODs. of the left side of the map. So you get the mini map. You can see reduction of the size compared to Ghost. It's more similar to Black Ops 2. The definition in terms of the what you see is not as good as Ghost, but it's not even as good as in Black Ops 2. But however, it seems like they're going back to the older CODs. And also on the right side, you can notice that the kill streak system is much more relative to the Black Ops 2 system. And I'm going to go ahead and get into that. So, we know that score streaks is pretty much confirmed and ground war is confirmed. And the reason I'm saying score streaks is if you notice in this clip that you're watching, once he gets his kill, his score system is reduced from 700 and 600 to 600 and 500. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. So we can see the 700 and the 600. This is the picture before he gets the kill. Once he gets the kill, it's going to reduce those numbers by 100 points. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the next picture. And you can see he's got the plus 100. And then it reduces the streak. And you see the streak itself is kind of filled in a little bit. So 600 and 500. So the fill in of each streak is an improvement on Treyarch's part, where they had a white bar that filled up. It showed you kind of guesstimate it, and you can kind of know how many you needed for your streak, but you didn't exactly know. In this game, you exactly know because they incorporate this point system which they built on. And also, I want to note that there's only 2 streaks this guy is using. We're accustomed to 3. So what does that mean? I think they elaborated on the perk system of Black Ops 2, where they allowed you to choose extra Exo-abilities, and then they take away one of your kill streaks. So this man has 2 streaks and 2 Exo-abilities, because those are pretty much Exo-abilities that we can assume. Now the one directly left to the bullet count, you can see a miss going left and right. I assume that's the dash. And there's a battery underneath, which assumes that you have to recharge it, so it's not kind of OP. The ability to the left, the miss is going down, so we can assume it takes the effects of a jetpack. So there you have it, guys. You got a jetpack, you got a dash. Pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to play in fact in multiplayer, only time will tell. And this is pretty much my breakdown. So I hope you enjoyed my take on it, pretty much as an analytical person. And if you did, please give the video a like. Subscribe for quality content, not rush content. And stick around if you want to hear my take on August 11th on the multiplayer reveal. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I'm out.